Hi, it's Travis White with the Persuasive Communication Tip of the Week. Last week we talked about toothpaste, Crest and Pepsodent, and their different communication strategies in reaching their audience. As it happens, when I was a kid, Crest and Pepsodent were not my favorite brands. Ipana was my favorite brand, and they used a different communication strategy. So let's talk about all three of these today. Pepsodent used a communication strategy by stating a benefit. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. Crest, on the other hand, appealed to authority. It's often a persuasive communication strategy. Ipana used an animal. And as it happens, people relate emotionally to animals, especially small animals, especially young animals like kittens or puppies. Now, they used an animal. They asked themselves the question, what animal uses its teeth and needs to take good care of its teeth? And they came up with a beaver. So they created a cartoon character called Bucky Beaver. Now, when I watched commercials as a kid, Bucky Beaver was one of my favorite characters. So I would plead with my mom and dad when they went to the store, buy some Ipana, I want to see Bucky Beaver. So three different communication strategies. Let's focus on animals for just a moment. It turns out that animals, because they appeal emotionally to people, are very good at helping us with our persuasive communications. I have friends who are fundraisers for good causes, for charities, and they tell me it's much easier to raise money for animal-oriented charities than for people-oriented charities, again, because people connect emotionally with animals. There was a famous study conducted a few years ago about wine. They took the same wine with the same name, same bottling, same packaging, same placement on the retail shelf, same price. The only difference was one had an animal and the other did not have an animal on their label. The wine with the animal on the label sold about 12% more than the other wine. Everything else was the same. It was simply the appeal of the animal. This is one of the reasons we find that our pink kitten is the most popular of the characters in the Lars Larson videos, because people relate to kittens, and this kitten is very cute, and people feel an emotional bond with it. That again helps us to be persuasive in our communications, and it helps us position ourselves as the friendly company, the engaging company, the conversational company that's quite a bit different from, let's say, our competitors who are more arrogant, who are bigger, who are more standoffish, who are not a friendly, engaging company. So you're going to see more animals. In fact, you haven't seen this yet, but in an upcoming Lars Larson video, we'll also introduce a blue puppy. They'll have a pink kitten, we'll have a blue puppy. We'll appeal to two different demographics, people who love kittens, people who love puppies. And the idea here is, again, to help us be more persuasive. People are interested in animals, and the technique in persuasive communication is known as borrowed interest. We can borrow that interest, position ourselves effectively, position ourselves as different from our competitors, and help our message resonate more effectively with our audience. So think about using animals in your presentations. Think about using the pink kitten. In the not too distant future, think about using the blue puppy as well. People find that engaging. People find that interesting. You can borrow that interest to make your message more persuasive. And that's the Persuasive Communication Tip of the Week. See you again next week.